I'm John Mitchinson. I was a bookseller, was Waterstones' first ever marketing director. Then I became a publisher. I was managing director of the Harvill Press and Cassell. For about a decade after that, I was, and still am, director of research for QI. And 4 years ago, I co-founded a startup, a crowdfunding site, specifically for books called Unbound. So Unbound is a crowdfunding site. But what makes it different from Kickstarter and Indiegogo, which are the ones that most people know, is it's specifically for books. We started 3 writers sitting around a pub table with a blank sheet of paper thinking there's got to be a better solution to publishing than this. I was surrounded by friends who were not getting book deals anymore. Authors were earning less. Bookshops seemed to have gone into a sort of terminal decline and were closing. And yet I'd spend my time going to literary festivals when there were huge audiences of people. So it seemed to me that there was some weird mismatch between what readers wanted and what the publishing industry was able to deliver. So our solution to it was Unbound. And what's different, I suppose, about Unbound is that we don't just fund authors come on, they pitch ideas for books. If those books hit a target, we then go ahead and publish the books. So if you get published by Unbound, you get the benefits of crowdfunding, which either you get a group of fans who will fund your work. It's a 50-50 profit share with the authors. Everybody who pledges to support an Unbound book gets their name listed in the back of the book, just as they would have done in Johnson's dictionary. But the author gets to write the book, exactly the book that they want to write, and the reader gets to feel they're making something happen that might otherwise never have happened. We had a book recently that funded in 11 hours, and we've had a few that have done a novel recently that funded in less than a week. The number one tip, which is, I think, really a valuable kind of lesson that you learn as you get older, is just don't work with arseholes. Negative people, get them out of your business. That you always think you can turn them around with your charm and your wit and your intelligence and your vision. You never can. My second is, if you're doing a startup, always raise more money than you need. And the third, and this is a more of a personal thing, again, I think for people who are getting older, it's taken me until I'm now in my early 50s to learn this. But if the other fella can do it better, let him. There was one absolute killer mistake that we made, and it cost us, I mean, really cost us dear. There's an amazing book here called We Can Be Heroes. Anyway, we made this amazing book, and it's quite a heavy book, and we had put in free postage. The cost of posting it for free and couriering it, because we were trying to get it out for Christmas. Basically, I think we ended up sort of wiping out about £25,000. Our big challenge is to get the 65,000 users to be 500 million users over the next 3 years. I think once we get to that kind of level, we're probably able to fund almost anything that we want to do.